Welcome back, everybody. So we're going to be working on the top part of Harley's hat. And to do this, I'm going to take some foil and I'm going to make the basic shape that I want for her hat. So we've got the foil and I'm just going to scrunch it up and just make a basic shape. Making it flat at the bottom so I have somewhere to glue it when I attach it to her head. Get it the shape I want. And then once we finished with this part, then I will go over it with some air dry clay and wrap it all in air dry clay so that when that has dried out, then we can paint it. I'm going to repeat the process, making sure they're both the correct sizes, that they match, so one isn't like longer than the other or taller than the other. And then I'm going to put some B7000 glue on the bottom of the foil, attach them to the head, and then I'm going to hold them all in place simply with a couple hair ties.
Tiny stars in midnight blue, drips of honey, drops of dew. Every flaw she makes it true. Imperfections shine like new. Marbled skies and oceans crest, pouring out her soul's request. No such thing as second best when she's wearing her own dress. Oh, the world is dull and gray till she turns it all to play. With a flick, a spark, a twist, she remakes it with her wrist. Resin rainbow, heartbeat bright, shining through the darkest night. Every layer tells a tale of a love that won't grow pale. She's the artist, wild and free, drowning down in ecstasy.
So I wanted to show you these cool films that I got in today. I know they have an actual name, but for the life of me, I cannot remember how it's pronounced. But I got quite a few of them. These are super pretty. Wait till you see what I do with these at the end. Oh my god, it is gorgeous. I will link these in the description down below. I did get them at Amazon. Oh, and once you take them out of the little packets they come in, they don't go back in. Made that discovery. So we're just going to set those aside for right now. Now I also got some more resin. So this is the Hey Clear Resin, and I got the 300 grams. So I'm going to show you what all comes in the box when you get it. Even the box is pretty in my opinion. It's got a butterfly. I like butterflies. So what you're going to get in this box is you're going to get a nice pair of nitrile gloves. You are going to get these little squishy silicone cup that is great for mixing UV resin. You get the little squishy silicone stir with the spoon on the other end. Now I don't usually use this for epoxy because of how much it bends. It's not great for epoxy, but it works 100% awesome on UV. You get 3 lids with the spouts on them, and then 3 bottles of 100 grams of resin. The best thing about UV resin is it comes pre-mixed. Now, the user manual, if you're already using resin, UV resin before, you don't really need it. If you haven't used UV resin before, I suggest you keep that.
Sheets are covered in your scent. I guess I saw it coming, yet it didn't.
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the earrings that we started the other day when I ran out of resin. That didn't quite work right, so we're just going to fix those.
Then I will just crack a smile.
So I've got the mold that needs repaired, and I have my Let's Resin light, and we are going to get started.
I had a million different things to do, and every one of them included you.
I'm going to wipe out around the earrings first so that nothing else gets into them, like any of the extra gold flakes or any dust or dirt. So just making sure all around the mold is perfectly clean.
If it was never what you wanted, we've been lying from the start. Guess I knew it, just ignored it. I let go of your cold hand.
If you haven't noticed it yet, I clean a lot. So you'll see me cleaning quite often as I go. Now I saw something on a few videos where people are almost like making necklaces and bracelets out of drops of UV. So we're going to give that a shot. I'm measuring out some wire. I don't have the clear string wire stuff that people use, so I have this super thin silver colored wire, and I'm just going to use that. I'm going to stretch it out really tight and tape it on either end and start dropping some resin circles on it. I'm not worrying if this doesn't come out perfect on this go round because this is just a trial run for this. When we start making the full one after our trial run, then I'll pay more attention and make sure everything is absolutely perfect. But for now, we're just giving it a test. If it comes out great, great. But it's a good way to learn as you go and to see what you need to do the next time when you're really ready to make something full scale, is to give it a trial run first. And I never throw my trial run pieces away. I always save them because you never know. You may be able to find use for them in something else. So as you can see, I've made my dots, and then the bottom ones I drug up to the line to give them almost like a drip effect. And then I'm just going to cure those. Give them our tap test. There we go. I just use a dotting tool for that. Just kind of tap on them. If they make a nice clicky sound, they're good and solid. So I'm going to squeeze some resin into our little squishy silicone cup. Pop a bubble. And I'm going to start with some red alcohol ink. I don't want a whole lot because you still want it to be able to be cured. So I'm only using 1 drop. And that still seemed a little dark to me. So I'm going to add a little bit more resin to that. Get that all mixed up. Popping a few bubbles I see. And I wanted to use my my little silicone droppers to place these on, but I couldn't find them. I have a bad habit of cleaning and then forgetting where I put stuff when I clean. Yay! But it's fine. The popsicle stick works good. So whatever you have on hand, just what you want to make sure you do is you really want to get those edges. And don't put a whole lot on there because you don't want them to spill all over the place. Now we're going to put a little more resin into another cup. And we're going to add some black alcohol ink. Again, not a whole lot, just one drop. You know, I can work with all these alcohol inks, and none of them get on my skin, except the black one. It does not matter if I'm just picking it up to move it to the side somewhere. Somehow, the alcohol ink gets on my skin. Every time. No idea why. Anybody else have that issue? Kinda hoping it's not just me. And I'm just going to put the black alcohol ink resin right over those top circles. Again, we're just testing it, seeing what happens. There we go. Now I'm going to put a little bit of clear resin from the top of those drips and slide it into the red. And then I thought we'd add a little sparkle, so I'm going to put just a little bit of glitter where the clear is. And just tap it over it. And let that cure. And because I'm paranoid about the glitter, I'm just going to go over these with some clear resin. Just to make sure everything stays in place and they're nice and domed. Dome the little circles up top. There we go.
So here's to moments bright and free in the resin world. Just you and me, creating memories, sparkling bright.
Now if you've noticed, we haven't been able to cure the bottom of this, so we're going to untape both those ends. Peel it up, flip it over, and then we're just going to dome the bottom of these as well. So you're just pouring clear resin right on the bottom of all these pieces. There we go. Tap test. There we go. I think they turned out kind of cute. They definitely need some more work. I need some more practice, but I like it. think I might have to add some of these little drippy things to some of my keychains. That would look kind of cool with the skull keychains. So now I'm just going to go through and I'm going to clean up those earrings we were making. Just going to cut around the edges and get them nice and clean. And be careful if you've got a thicker piece of resin when you're cutting around it, because those thick pieces will go flying across the whatever you're working on. I had that happen to me like 3 times today. Kind of like how that one on top has the clear sections in it. And then I'm just going to go around, I'm going to file all the edges, get them all cleaned up and smooth. And then we're going to dome the top of them. Once again, trying to be very careful that we get it to the edge, but not over the edge. As you'll notice, I still struggle with that part, but it's okay. If you spill some over the edge, just clip it right off. It all evens out. It's kind of like when you're in the world of painting, like Bob Ross says, they're just happy little accidents. For the record, so no one thinks I'm totally crazy at this part right here, I'm trying to get some on the sides as well. I know it looks like I went a little psycho crazy and just started spilling resin, but I wasn't. See, they turned out so cute. Give it the old tap test. I need to cure the bottom side of it. And I'm cleaning again. Always cleaning. You kind of always want to clean with resin anyway, especially UV resin, because you don't want anything to get in there. Any dust particles or anything like that, you don't want that in your resin. So we're going to attempt to make some dangle earrings. And I'm going to start a pair of them that we'll finish in another video, and then we're going to work on another pair. I was going to finish them both in this video, but the pair I'm doing right now, I kind of have an idea of what I want to do, but I want to make sure that I know exactly what I'm doing before I get into it. I'm picky like that. And I'm just attaching the all 3 of the wires together with the UV resin. Just a small dot of UV resin at the top so they all stay together. Right now I'm just measuring to make sure they're all the same length. And then once again, we're going to add a small dot of resin right to the top of those. And since it's a very small dot, shouldn't take long to cure at all.
I found a box of colors in the sunshine glow, flashes of our love, where imagination.
I'm just going to clean up the sides of the earring we were just curing. These would have been a lot easier if I'd had the resin I needed when I first made them, but since we're kind of recreating them, it takes a few more steps. Just getting out another piece of wire.
No pain, with splashes of our joy, we washed away the gray. Now I mix my memories with a touch of silver glow.
Getting out a few jump rings.
Tells a story. In the art, my heart will grow. Pour it out.
I'm going to tie the wire to the jump ring. Not as easy as it sounds. I ended up having to get a pair of pliers to try to kind of grab the wire as I pushed it to the jump ring to make the knot. There we go. Got my beads. And I'm gonna go with some light blue beads and some of the clear aura coated beads. And I really probably should have stuck that in the camera better.
Here's to moments bright and free in the resin world. Just you and me, creating.
Just picking out the beads, sliding them on the wire.
In this art, we find our light.
And there we go. All the beads are strung. So I'm just going to run that wire through the last bead to kind of pull them all together. Just like that. Add a tiny drop of resin to hold all the wires in place. It's a lot easier to do that than try to find a way to make another knot. Snip off the extra wire. There we go. I'm just putting on another jump ring. Don't worry, in the next video, the earrings will all make sense. I know they don't make a whole lot of sense right now, but I promise they will. I'm going to put a little bit of UV resin here to hold that wire in place. And then I'm going to create like a tear shape. Okay, that's not a tear shape. I don't know what that shape is, but it is not a tear shape. Anyway, I'm just going to cure that. It definitely was not a teardrop shape. Wow. It's fine. Give it the old tap test. And this is where we get to play with the beautiful cellophane pieces. So I'm going to put a layer of resin down. And then cut the cellophane piece to the size I need. Place that on top. Put another layer of resin. You really can't see it because I'm using the clearish ones right now. Place another one on top. Give those a cure. I'm just cleaning up a little bit around the edges. Gonna apologize now if my voice keeps going in and out. I have officially been up for 48 hours with only 3 hours sleep. There are days my body just refuses to let me sleep. Apparently, it's been one of these days. I'm going to add another layer of resin and the darker color on that. And then cure that piece. And one more layer of resin just to secure everything. Oh my god, I can already see how pretty it looks. So for those of you that don't know, I have a fascination with opals. A giant fascination with opals. So when I saw this piece when it was finished, I nearly came unglued. When I tell you it looks like an opal, I kid you not, it looks like a frickin' opal. Just gonna clean it up a little bit. Y'all, look at that. Holy crap, the color flash is gorgeous. Just trimming some of those edges. And don't worry, I will show it up closer, I promise. I definitely want to make more things with these cellophane pieces because these are gorgeous. But it's the first time I've worked with them, so definitely was a trial and error process. But we shall learn it together. One thing cool about this is I don't make things without you guys seeing it. So everything I'm learning, I learn with you guys. I did end up taking it off the earring piece because I really want the one on the earring to look like a teardrop, so I'm going to dome this real quick. And there we have it. Look at how pretty it is. The flash is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. You guys, we hit 82 subscribers. Thank you all so much. I'll see you guys next time.